want an overhanging branch, an overhanging undercut bank or anything like that. But here's real handy, so I'll give him a feed. As I said before though guys, we'll show you this so you don't overhang the water up in Northern Australia.
Nice one, mate. I'll try and bring him around. What we're going to try and do now is get him out one last time, but before we do, I want to just run through some of the things you can do. Oh, nah, sorry mate, he's popped back up again. He is so smart. Crocodiles are a combination of smart and lazy. If they can do the least amount for the most amount of reward, that's them all over. So he's thinking more food is still coming from the tail walk ramp, which is probably the easiest part of the demo. I want him over here so he doesn't kill Ty. Come on, mate. There you go, Ty, you're good to come around. So guys, check him out once again. Relying on stealth. Now, if you want to stay safe in croc territory, all you have to do is what me and Ty are doing right now. Hang back, watch as he pops up. He's probably not going to do much, except look for us. If you stay 4 to 5 metres back, you're out of his initial strike range, which is from the tip of his nose to the base of his tail. If you don't overhang the water, you'll be just fine. The biggest mistake people make though in croc territory is they go into the water, they swim with this animal. Now, they are perfectly evolved for that. 60 million years unchanged to become the ultimate aquatic ambush predator. As I move further away, over here, he starts to change, he starts to move, he goes, yep, I might be able to put a hit on. Now, as I get over and I really start to muck around in front of him, that's when he sets up. That's when he knows what's going on. Come on, mate. Oh, nice little strike there, mate. Come on, mate. Up at the food now, he's on the ground. Sorry, fumbling my words there, but you'd understand why. Now, look how close I am to him right now, and because he's built for life in and around the water, he's not making any attempt to come forward and get me. I can move a little bit back and maybe sit down in front of Murray. Maybe even lay down in front of Murray. And look, he's thinking about going back to the water for sure. I've put myself in a compromising position, but all he wants to do is enjoy that sunlight. Look at it, but if I get further away and start mucking around in his water, there we go. Can't help it. He wants to come over and kick me out. He knows that that's where he has the best chance to get me, and also where he feels comfortable. So guys, follow those simple rules in croc territory and you'll be just fine. Because if you go up to North Queensland, Northern Australia, and you take your safety into your own hands, you won't just be protecting yourselves, you'll be protecting our beautiful wildlife as well, namely our saltwater crocodiles. Because what happens when there is a bad altercation between a person and a croc, certain pollies in the media, they start asking to cull this animal, to remove them from the wild. All that does is provide a false sense of security while severely degrading some of the best ecosystems we still have left in Australia. And you might think it's hard to coexist, absolutely not. When you go up to Northern Australia, don't go to a billabong or a river, look out for half an hour and think it's right to swim. He can hold his breath for 7 hours at a time. Alcohol also plays a huge role on those attacks and incidences with people. So guys, like I said, take your own safety into your own hands and you'll be just fine. Our northern waterways, our ecosystems, they're some of the most pristine still left in this country and the world. And you're in for a bit of a treat today. If you do stick around after the show, you get to see one of those Cape Dog animals we get to visit up north. The Birds crew are actually going to be having a training session with our 1.5-year-old Barky now. So if you'd like to stick around, they're trying to get him used to big crowds. We've got one today, so please do. Now, I will finish by saying this, guys. We do not expect everyone to go away loving these animals as much as us. We get to work with them every single day. But if you can go away with just a touch more appreciation for them, that's all we can ask. With Steve-O up there on the big screen, he loved crocodiles with everything he had. Obviously, that is no secret to anyone. He's the bloke that passed that passion on to us and probably a whole bunch of you as well. So with that in mind, thank you very much for coming here today, helping us keep Steve's dream and this planet alive. Cheers, guys.
Feel inside. Go ahead. Woo! to be